Hi, Caspar here from Bose Wine on the 6th of March 2022, and I've got a red Italian wine here, and this is a wine that's just been so popular for throughout many vintages that we've stocked, and we've had a few of them. I think we started in 16 probably, or even earlier. I can't remember. Anyway, this is 2019 Brio from the Castello di Romitorio. Romitorio is a Montalcino estate. They make fantastic Brunello, and they are in the northwest of the commune of Montalcino. This is from fruit. They also have an estate down in the Maremma in Scanzano. This is from fruit in the Maremma. I'm not exactly sure. I think perhaps their source of the fruit changes vintage by vintage. Anyway, it matters not. The fruit doesn't come from Montalcino, it comes from closer to the coast. So let's have a look. Beautiful colour. I sometimes think Sangiovese has the most wonderfully coloured grape. It's a sort of vibrant ruby red. And straight away there are interesting things happening there. I've opened this probably 3/4 of an hour ago, and straight away interesting things going on. There's a sweetness, a sort of typical Sangiovese sweet red cherry sort of fruit, but it perhaps equally typically there's a layer of spice going on that's really fascinating. A sort of also toasted nut sort of character, adds a little smokiness, and there's something very much of the earth about it, a sort of licorice rooty quality. At the same time, it's got a slightly high-toned and airy quality to it as well. And that fruit, red cherry and darker, it's perhaps a touch of volatility about it, but wow, that's such a friendly wine. It's no more than medium weight. And the fruit has got a lovely sort of coolness about it, and it is that red cherry and the darker and all those other things actually that I found on the nose, the rootiness, the smokiness, the spice as well. But what it has is a fabulous acidity, a really superb freshness running through it. And you could drink this on its own. Towards the back, it sort of picks up its skirts and rises up with with the acidity, but also some piquant, really refreshing tannins that are not really terribly assertive. They just sort of clean the palate and add another level of refreshment to it. It's a really clean, delicious expression, I've got to say. Having said that, on the back of the label it is 14.5% alcohol, and I think these Sangiovese wines from Tuscany, it's very difficult to find anything under 14%, and 14.5% is more typical actually. So as innocuous and delicious as it tastes, and there's a nice level of complexity about the aromas there. You know, as light and airy and delicious as it comes across, you know, you've got to be slightly circumspect about drinking your wine at 14.5% alcohol. But it's a lovely thing, goodness me. And yet another vintage of Brio from the Castello di Romitorio, of which this is the 19 vintage. Yet another vintage that's completely delicious, and I think will win a lot of friends, as have previous vintages. It's a super thing. I love it.